Hi all, this is Nish, your immigration lawyer from Australia. Just here today with the 482 update that has been published on the fact sheet of the Migration Institute of Australia that was distributed last Friday. Now, earlier this year that we had the migration review, and one of the items in the migration review was to actually allow occupation on the short-term list to also access the permanent residency pathway. Now, the announcement has come to the reality, and again, the implementation will start on 25th of November. So what will happen on 25th of November, where effectively Department of Home Affairs will publish the legislation that will allow us to apply for the TRT, Transitional Residential Stream 186, which is a direct permanent residency through the short-term occupation list as well. Previously, this was only allowed to medium to long-term list. Now, not only the accessibility of the short-term occupation, but also the duration of the person who's holding the 482 visa application for the same employer. And if there is the same employer would like to apply for the TRT nomination, they can do so within 2 years. So this is a significant reduction of the year. Now, up until now, it was only accessible for a medium to long-term list occupation, and the person has to work for 3 years in their nominated occupation with the same employer to be eligible to apply for the Transitional Residential Stream 186. But now this has been revised to also make sure that this particular stream is available for the short-term occupation list. And so you have to work for 2 years in 3 years for the same employer. Now, we did seek for the further clarification with Mia in relation to if you change your employer, even if you're a short-term occupation list or medium to long-term occupation list, would the work that you have carried out in that nominated occupation in the previous employer will be carried forward to your new employer? At this point of time, this particular component has not been clarified by the Department of Home Affairs, but the MIA, which is Migration Institute of Australia, is seeking further clarification with the Department of Home Affairs as we speak. Now, this component is not prescribed in the fact sheets. The remainder of the component is basically the age exemption for the doctors, but I don't think that will be the majority of our cohort listening to this video. But again, just remember, the fact is, if you are on a TSS application and 482 holder in Australia, and if your visa is expiring before 25th of November, and this is going to be your third time applying for the TSS, you can do so, but you have to actually go offshore for that. Again, after 25th of November 2023, you'll be able to apply for the TSS onshore. Now, the majority of the cohort will be for those ones who are on the short-term occupation and that have completed the 2 years and have now applied for TSS again as a renewal process. So yeah, they have to actually wait for that for it to be approved in order to apply for 186. So majority of the people will be in that cohort, as we can anticipate. So please contact us for further details so we can actually prepare an application for permanent residency. Now, this is a great news. This is a fantastic news for people who are actually under employer nomination scheme or employer sponsorship scheme. As I said, there is a good pathway to permanent residency now, which is also extends to all occupation that is available in Department of Home Affairs website for now. Now, again, if there is more news after 25th of November, some legislative requirements, I'll be out here again to clarify this. But again, this is great news for 482 visa holders or someone who's actually looking at 482 as a potential visa option to remain in Australia permanently. Thank you for watching. Keep sharing and keep watching our videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.